Okay, kind of threw the last Ironclad run there, but that's alright. This time, I'm feeling more like we should probably win. So, Neow, what you got? Transform, strike and defend, lose 10 max HP. Lead paperweight, choose one of two colorless cards or Neow's Fury. I don't really take lead paperweight wrong because I undervalue colorless cards. And transforming a strike and a defend could be pretty good. I'm not sure losing the max HP matters as much on Ascension 4, but I'll take lead paperweight. Deal 6 damage, choose one of 3 cards in your draw pile to add into your hand. That's interesting. Or discovery, choose one of 3 random cards to add into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Um, hmm. This one exhausts. The upgrade makes it not exhaust. And then Seeker Strike upgrade just gives you 3 more damage. I think having Seeker Strike might be interesting, especially with a small deck. It kind of makes things a bit more consistent at least. Go ahead and find our campfires. So, not a fan of the Golden Compass path. And we have to go one of these ways to get this campfire right here, which means this way, any starting of over here. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. Or middle mouse click? Okay. Oh, okay, you can left click it and then drag it around. Just 1 second here. We'll get there. Okay. So what if we took a path with a bunch of question marks? I love question marks. We get 2 campfires. And maybe we get gold to go to a shop? Oh, no, there's a shop right there too. Okay, so we can either take 2 elites or take 1 elite and get a shop. So I think I like this path right here. Give us some question marks. Nibbit. Probably 2 defends and a strike if I had to guess. Last run I was playing really fast and ended up taking a ton of damage and some really sad misplays. But I'm gonna take a bit longer to think through my turns a bit and hopefully not just get on a tangent while yapping. Feel no pain, blood wall, or tremble. This is a payoff card, so we don't really have the payoff for it yet. Blood wall is kind of generically good for the most part, but tremble is apparently so bad that they had to buff it on the beta branch, I think. But what if it's so bad it's good? Now we don't have to play Bash to get vulnerable out. Which... I don't know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. maybe I'm regretting having added it to the deck now. Anger. Anger just puts generically good attacks into our deck. Now I need to... Now I need to make sure the audio... Yep, okay. At least the bar is still bouncing up and down. So... Inferno, it's kind of a payoff card, but also kind of self-sufficient. It would have been really nice if I had taken the Blood Wall. True Grit. We'll have an upgrade pretty soon, and True Grit is just a really good target for an upgrade early. But I don't like having it before I can upgrade it. Bash, defend. Strike, strike, strike. I think I need to be more aggressive on this guy on turn 1, because this keeps happening. Where I end up taking damage to him. I need to draw 3 strikes? Okay. I guess that's another advantage of Seeker Strike. It's for those turns you need to draw 3 strikes. Cinder, Battle Trance, or Flame Barrier. We currently have no card draw. But Flame Barrier is a really good block. It's also really good against multi-attacks. If you draw Flame Barrier on the same turn as, like, B-Guy's attack, it can be huge. We can also put Sown on it, or get an upgrade. But we'd be wasting the heal, and Sown is interesting. We could also put it on Bash, since we want to be playing Bash. Or do we want to be playing Bash? Maybe we put it on Seeker Strike. It's kind of like making it free. Or we put it on Tremble. I think we put it on Seeker Strike because, like, aren't we very often going to want to be tutoring or looking for a card in our draw pile? Like, right now, I would like to exhaust a random skill from my hand. We need to do damage to this guy. Aww. I wish I had a Dex potion. I think probably want to go ahead and pop a power potion. Get like aggression. At least then we can guarantee we'll have cards in our hand. And since we're guaranteed to draw Bash next turn, let's go ahead and clear the artifact, I think. Because now we can Bash, Seeker Strike, and to defend. And Speed Potion for 5 HP. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's maybe just take 11 damage. 22 damage? Can get to 17 block. He's not buffing himself. What if I got to 12 block instead? It's better than nothing, I suppose. 10 more damage. So last video I was talking about how I don't save scum these videos, and sometimes I do things like that and wish that I did. Give me a pommel strike. You always want pommel strike, right? I know I want to upgrade the True Grit, but Pommel Strike's also a really good upgrade target. I'm gonna upgrade True Grit just because I don't want to gamble as much as I can avoid it. Something with Sharp or something with Nimble. Hmm. Could put it on True Grit, make it 1 energy, 11 block. That's blocking quite a bit of damage. Okay, neither of them are attacking this turn. I was kind of hoping we could find something like Bash. Well, that's fine. Now I don't want to play Bash, but I do want to kill him. Do I want to take 10? No. Probably put vulnerable up. We need... Well, I guess we can take 3 damage. I kind of forgot that putting Sown on it wasn't going to make it still... Or exhausting the Sown from it. Make it still do the thing it says it's gonna do. Maybe Pommel first? And taking 18 right now. It's not a good start. To this fight at least. We're still gonna pop off after this fight. Okay. We finally... What I'm learning from that is that 1, we should not have added Tremble. And 2, I need more attacks, I think. Or maybe I need blocks. I'm not really sure what I need. I took Perfected Strike in my first ever Ironclad video, and it didn't steer me wrong then. And by I took it, I mean it forced itself into my deck by transforming. Blood Wall. We already took Flame Barrier, so I don't think we really need Blood Wall. And Cinder... If we want to build like an exhaust thing... How much damage is the Perfected Strike? We have 1 extra strike in our deck so far. And no big damage. It didn't steer me wrong last time. And if we upgrade it immediately, now we just click every strike that gets offered to us. Like in the shop, they're gonna offer a bunch of strikes. He ran out of them. Could do like a vulnerable thing with Colossus and Molten Fist. That makes it so that we don't really have to deal with blocking, as long as we can just play Colossus instead. There's also Shockwave, which would give us weak. We could do something like Shockwave Molten Fist and both of those exhaust, and then we can also afford a card removal. Could remove the Tremble, but nah. Do we want to fight an elite? We have 2 potions right now. And despite having literally drawn on the map to remind myself, I went to the shop instead of the question mark. So, and we're forced to go to this next shop. I would like a give me a power first. Hellraiser, Inflame, or Cruelty. All 3 of these are really good options. Am I crazy to think you take the Hellraiser, though? Surely not. Oh, Seeker Strike is also a strike for Perfected Strike. Okay. We can exhaust. We don't have vulnerable, so we can't Molten Fist unless we don't play Perfected Strike. What about True Grit? Pommel. Oh, okay. And then we True Grit a Defend? Could do 30 and take 16. Or we could get 19 block and do nothing else except exhaust a card. I kinda think we're gonna want the Molten Fist next draw cycle. We should hopefully get some big... I think we should avoid taking damage, probably. We'll surely need Perfected Strike. Oh, I guess with Hellraiser we do want to just draw as many defends as possible. Kind of a terrible draw, so I'm really hoping we can end the combat this turn, which we cannot. We can either play Shockwave or Flame Barrier. I think we have to play Shockwave, unfortunately. Okay, that's good to know. Seeker Strike doesn't proc Hellraiser if we get offered it. Might be relevant. 1-2 punch. This used to be called double tap. We could double tap Perfected Strike. Or we could take Rage. And keep removing defends. We have Flame Barrier, True Grit. I think we... I was about to say we need more attacks, and this isn't an attack. The only attack we'd probably want to use it for is maybe Pommel and Perfected Strike. I think we're... if we add that, we're adding too many not attacks to the deck, unfortunately. Okay. If I could kill anyone this turn, I would want it to be Assassin Raider. Okay, we got Perfected Strike, so we can actually kill both of them. Maybe hold on to the Molten Fist. Crossbow Raider, 14 damage. She has 22 HP. That's not good. This is only... not 22 damage. This is 9, 15, 21. I guess we'll start with Pommel. And what's in the skill potion? Does this kill? Yes, it does. I don't want another Tremble. A headbutt is an attack. And it lets us manipulate our deck a bit. I don't want to die. As do most people, I think. I feel like we have over half health and we have the T set. So hopefully we can get like an insane draw early. Maybe we upgrade Flame Barrier or Pommel Strike. I think maybe we upgrade Flame Barrier. Okay, we also have the Bellows, so Our Tremble got upgraded. Our Bash got upgraded. Our Headbutt got upgraded. And I don't really want either of these cards on top of my draw pile, but then Exhaust to Defend. Okay. I don't think I want to play Tremble again. I don't think I want to defend for 5 either, but I'll play Shockwave. We're gonna need the weaken, and we have so much vulnerable up. Okay, this time we can play Flame Barrier, Molten Fist, and now he's pretty much guaranteed to be vulnerable for the rest of combat. This is last turn of weaken though. Something like Perfected Strike, Exhaust to normal defend. I guess we didn't need to block, but oh well. It would be nice to exhaust the Tremble. He has 12 weaken on him. He's gonna put Ringing on us next turn. Okay, I can headbutt. I would really like to headbutt Flame Barrier. I guess I can headbutt True Grit. It's something at least. Okay, there's Flame Barrier. I'd rather just not take damage than try and exhaust something and take 5 damage. Don't need to play Tremble. Start with Seeker Strike. Perfected Strike? Take 17? We're gonna be taking a lot of damage this turn either way. We have 11 HP to do 31 damage, and he's not doing anything this turn. We got him. Alright. We didn't die, and we didn't rest. That's a good run to me. Pyre feels like bait. Demon Form feels like bait, but in a good way. And Colossus doesn't feel like bait. We have so much vulnerable. I think we'll go for Colossus. We don't need to upgrade it, which is pretty nice. Very good finds. Look, look. Add an upgraded Miracle to our hand. Or transform Bash to Break. We do have a vulnerable thing going on. There are cards that pay off from having more vulnerable. I don't know if this goes to 1 cost or not when you upgrade it, but hopefully it does. It does not. That's okay. I still don't really feel the need to upgrade it. There's 2 campfires in a row with an optional elite in the middle. And you can go either this way to fight 2 elites or this way to fight 1 elite. So we can go here, here, or here. I guess if I go this way, I can decide between a shop or a question mark. Can this guy take our Tremble, please? I would really appreciate if he would take our Tremble. I kind of want the Shockwave. And I guess just put another strike on him. Okay. Add a random attack skill and power into your hand. Aerobic acid? Interesting. We've got 2 good card options here. Breakthrough and Shrug It Off. I don't think we have any AoE. We have some decent blocks. I think if we run into Decimillipede, we'll be glad that we have the AoE. I'm also glad for the AoE on this turn too. Maybe something like one of these. One of these. And one of these. The aerobic acid I kind of really want to save for an elite. Flame barrier seems really good here. And then Colossus because it's rare instead of stinky defend. We did not need to play an extra defend, but I think it was fine. Surely we didn't have anything better to play. 3 attacks kills this guy. It was probably the worst card to add onto the top of my draw deck, but it's fine. We got there. Twin Strike is a strike, Setup Strike is a strike, and Stomp is a good card. It's also free if you play 3 attacks that turn, and that's probably something we can do pretty often. At the very least, we can play 2 attacks per turn. Twin Strike... I really like Twin Strike, but we don't have anything that scales with strength right now. And Setup Strike also doesn't really... Like, we have attacks, but we don't have any multi-attacks. Then Stomp gives us more AoE. I think if we run into Decimillipede, Stomp will be probably the only reason we survived. Question mark might be able to give us enough gold to... Ooh. I mean, this is only 100 gold unless I want to basically sell the aerobic acid for 100 gold. I think with 241 gold, I can probably get a relic that I want. Have a sip of this. Vicious and Taunt. There's a lot to love here. Burning Sticks. There's also Alchemize. Is one of the best silent cards in Slay the Spire 1 still just like a really good card on everybody? I would really like to have the Razor Tooth or the Lantern. The Burning Sticks. Shockwave. Burning Sticks doesn't look particularly exciting. I mean, if we upgrade... no. Alchemize... and we can afford a blood potion? Can we afford fruit juice and alchemize? No. We cannot. Thrash. I don't think we really want Thrash. We don't have any exhaust payoff. We could take Vicious, but a lot of our applying vulnerable is expensive. In card removal, we also can't afford card removal alchemize. We can't afford card removal and fruit juice. If we lose this run, it's because I skipped alchemize. I come to terms with that. Is Shockwave really our best upgrade target? It's either Shockwave or Pommel, but increasing the amount of turns that are weak by 2 feels kind of nice. We're already guaranteed to fight 1 elite. If we're gonna fight Decimillipedes, it may as well be with 66 HP. Okay, this guy doesn't bother me. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it? Sure. Okay. Could do 45 or double his vulnerable. We're already gonna get a Molten Fist. I don't think we need to play Break right now. We only have 1 attack in turn. It's kind of disgusting. We'll take one to do a stomp. I don't think holding on to the fruit juice is going to matter, but I'm going to do it anyway for now. It'd be really nice to... Oh, we can actually guarantee what we draw from Seeker Strike. But drawing that flame barrier right now does sound pretty nice. Then we could even play it, headbutt. What do we want on top? Probably Colossus. And do I want to take one? Oh yeah, I have Inferno up. Of course I want to take one. Okay, we didn't need Colossus. We really didn't need Colossus in like the literal sense. I mean, Bully just works so well with what we have going on. I'm gonna upgrade it immediately. So we're kind of dipped our toes into two archetypes here. We got the vulnerable archetype, or a Calcum. It's going to make brute forcing our way through some combats a lot nicer, take less damage. And I think we still need to upgrade the pommel. We're still low on card draw. I'd rather just fight one elite. I'd like the question marks, but I don't want to take any damage if not necessary. So normally you block this guy to stun him, but this time we're just going to like murder him. And take 3 to... Oh, never mind. That card's Bully is free? I thought it was a good card when I read it and thought it would cost 1 energy. That's insane. He doesn't have a weaken, but Colossus is a rare card, so we have to play it. We're gonna take 3 damage, that's fine. It's fine. Headbutt for Bully and then break. And Bully hopefully kills. Almost. Close enough. We could gain some strength. Another Molten Fist. Molten Fist exhausts. So, worst case scenario, you just play a pretty good attack and then it's gone. Don't need to upgrade Colossus. I mean, we want to play Seeker Strike a lot, and it has Sown. Maybe we do just upgrade Break. Now it's 2 energy, 25 damage. Okay, now we have Decimillipedes and we have Shockwave. Don't need to use the weakness potion right now. I think we pommel... Hopefully we can kill the guy weakening us. Would be ideal. It looks like we can. The way I normally like to do this fight on Ironclad is just kill the guy who's weakening you each turn. And eventually you get there. I think we can go ahead and exhaust the Molten Fist because they already have 5 vulnerability anyway. Okay, this guy is weakening us. Pommel. Could throw up a flame barrier, but it's pretty slow. It'll also kind of even out both of their HP a bit. This guy will come back with 25. And we haven't drawn into either of our AoEs yet. I think we can stall this turn. Now, I'm not sure if we can end this turn, but I'm hoping we can do something like this into 22 damage, 18 damage. Into this. Into this. Into this. Can we end this turn? There's a stomp. Okay, we could play something like Seeker Strike, grab a strike, grab a strike on you, perfected strike, stomp. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We are so back after that last run. Play top card of your... I don't like that. Don't like gambling. Upgraded second wind. It let us exhaust Tremble. Another upgraded flame barrier. I don't know about that one. I don't know about any of these. If I don't have a strong feel... Welcome to Wongos. Welcome to Wongos. We have what you want at wongtastic prices, says the least enthusiastic clerk you have ever met. Peruse our wares and enjoy your time at Wongos. They continue without even looking up. So we can either get the bargain bin or de-upgrade one of our cards. I'll take a common relic. This is why we hate Wongos. We are Wongo wowed by your generosity, wonderful patron. You now have 56 Wongo points. With just 1944 more points, you will receive our exclusive Wongo Customer Appreciation Badge. Have a Wongtastic day. You have no clue what they are talking about and vow to never return to Wongos, but I know we'll be back. Against Insatiable. I hate that Tremble is in our deck. It's driving me crazy. I could have just not taken it, and I wouldn't have it in my deck. I think maybe upgrading Stomp. Like, it's not really going to help in this fight, but there's quite a few AoE fights in Act 3. Is there a reason we would want to play Seeker Strike before break? And I think the answer is no. I kind of want both of those to stay in the draw pile right now. Molten Fist seems pretty alright. And then maybe something like a weak potion. And Frantic Escape, True Grit, the Tremble. He already has 12 vulnerability on him. Maybe something like Pommel. And Shockwave? What about something like... This would only do 9 to him. And we gotta play Shockwave at some point. Plus this gets us Orichalcum value. Yeah, Orichalcum. Okay. Bully is pretty nice. Strike, Frantic Escape, and Colossus. It's a rare card. It must be good. It would be really nice to see Bully again. I think we play Break to set up for Bully to be a kill next turn. I knew I was gonna draw it. Had 100% faith. unmovable. More like unplayable while unupgraded. Dark Embrace is insane right now. Dark Embrace is insane right now. Draw one, draw one, draw one, draw one. Also unplayable while unupgraded or not upgraded. I think card draw is good. Fill all empty. Glam or Brilliant Scarf. 5th card you play each turn is free. I don't think we're often going to be playing 5 cards in a turn, so Enchant all card rewards with Glam. We already have a 23 card deck, but if we're only adding cards that exhaust, cards that exhaust are normally more powerful because you only get to play them once, so if we get to play them twice. And at the start of each combat, fill all empty potion slots with random potions. I mean, if it was Ascension 3 or lower, I would probably pick Delicate Frond. If we had something like a Potion Belt, I would definitely pick it, but let's see. Really shop. So far I'm seeing something like one of these, maybe? Yeah, it's gotta be one of these or one of these. Which means we have to fight this elite. And these paths are identical. So I guess we'll go this way. I'll actually block against you guys. I don't want to lose max HP. I don't want to play full cost Dark Embrace. You can be killed. I'll kill you. Okay, now I just have to play more attacks. He's not gonna die to that. I don't want to take 14. I don't have any vulnerable. Maybe something like... I don't have any vulnerable in my discard. If I Colossus, I may not get vulnerable. That cost 1. It would have to be Tremble. If I Colossus into Tremble with a Gambler's Brew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's basically a 50-50. Which sounds like a really bad idea. I also just realized I can just do this. Right? Yes. Okay. Setup strike with replay 1. Oh man, card rewards look so good now that they have replay 1. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'm just going to be tempted with good cards when I already have a big deck. I don't think we can kill him this turn. Best I can do is kind of hope the Thorns does it for us. So I guess I'll defend True Grit, a strike, and play a strike. I'll take 2 damage. And a double setup strike into Bully, into Stomp, into Molten Fist. Okay. I so far do not regret adding upgraded setup strike. Upgraded Anger. might clutter our deck too fast. Unrelenting. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work this way, but if it did make the next 2 attacks we play cost 0, that would be really nice. But Twin Strike right now is 20 damage for 1, and if you draw it with Setup Strike, you're setting up a big strike. Do I want to take 2 more hallway fights? No, I like question marks. I think we can actually get the relic from this guy. I've never gotten the relic from this guy, not even in multiplayer. This card has replay once per combat. Okay. That's fine. We go ahead and Tremble because this is only gonna last like 3 turns anyway. I'm gonna hold on to the Powdered Demise because I'd feel pretty stupid if we didn't need it, but if we do lose this combat within 27 HP, it's going to be really sad. Okay, I can headbutt the Setup Strike. Assuming that I use Gambler's Brew, or headbutt before Gambler's Brew, that could have worked, but that's unfortunately not what I did. Breakthrough, double Twin Strike, and headbutt. Probably Setup Strike back. Can we do 170 damage this turn? And I think the answer is no. Maybe we should have taken the 200 HP one to upgrade 2 random cards. Okay, this guy is basically an elite in my opinion. We lose out on 1 campfire. No, we can't dodge the next elite. Well, you can spend all your life trying to dodge elites, but it's probably not gonna work. Shockwave. Why is this doing 10? 15. Miniature cannon! We need to upgrade Twin Strike immediately! Well, that means we can play Seeker Strike. It's 60 damage. How can we not play it? Could do something like Setup Strike into nothing? Can't play Dark Embrace, it's not upgraded yet. If nothing else, just off principle. I don't want to waste the glam on Setup Strike. Okay, this is our turn to play Perfected Strike Molten Fist. This sucks. I mean, we're gonna play Bully, obviously, and then we can play Headbutt and bring Bully back up front. And something like Breakthrough, Tremble, Stomp, which means we should have played Tremble first, but oh well. Hey, taking 25 damage against this guy could be so much worse. He could have killed us. That would have sucked. Give me another Bully. I'm feeling like a bully right now. We're about to bully the Soul Nexus. His whole gimmick is that he hits you really hard, so I'm going to powder his demise. And we got to upgrade the other bully? If we had any vulnerable in our opening hand, this would be crazy. Okay. Our goal this combat is to not die. 12, 18, 24 damage. We just gotta wail on him. We just gotta get him there. Could play Flame Barrier. Or we can add one of the... We play Headbutt. We bring the Bully Plus with Replay back. And then 13... What this kill? 40... No. Let's take 2 damage. In this turn... Yeah. Okay, we didn't die. Shrug it off plus with replay 1 or expect a fight or Pax End. Pax End is insane. We should always have 3 cards in our exhaust pile. I'm gonna skip the shot, but it doesn't feel right. We have cards we need to upgrade, like Dark Embrace, and Bully, and Twin Strike. I think most importantly, we want to upgrade Dark Embrace now. Make it more playable. Sturdy Clamp, up to 10 block persist per turn. That's pretty interesting, because when we play blocks, they tend to be like big blocks, like Flame Barrier. This guy doesn't have any multi-attacks. I don't think I want to use the thorns on him. We did not have to fight this elite. This was completely optional. Because we could have just gone to this campfire from over here. Well. Gulp. I don't know if we're going to be able to punch through this guy's artifact either. He may have figured out the counter to our deck. Shockwave Tremble at least clears his artifacts and lets us play Pax End. This is bad. Oh! If we get the Orichalcum block on a turn that an enemy's not doing anything, we get to keep it now. That's interesting. $39 damage or... Probably more than 39 damage. Because this is 20, but we could save it. Save it for a rainy day. 40 damage. That kills me. Something like a Dark Embrace into True Gritting out a Breakthrough, I guess. Because we need to play this defend. Ah, he doesn't have vulnerable. We don't have a vulnerable potion or anything. Okay, we're at 4 HP right now. This feels dangerous. Let's go ahead and play the setup strikes. And then a Seeker Strike. I was really hoping for some vulnerable. Then I guess headbutt back the setup strike. I feel like we basically need to do... Well, no, we have another turn. Like, we can do some, like, setup strike, Pax End, Colossus. Now I really feel the burn. Okay, we got him. Vira! I love to see a Vira. Gain 4 strength when you lose HP on your turn. All we have that works with is Breakthrough. Another upgraded setup strike. It's just too good. Kind of feel like I'm here at the illusion of free choice right now. The same with whether to rest or not. Let's say I need an event that lets me upgrade cards, but I guess I'll add a curse. Just don't add another curse, please. Okay. That's something. Okay. No curse, no curse. And we got some good gold out of it, which if we encounter a shop from our last question mark, then I guess could matter. Just exhaust our entire deck. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I think I'm gonna have to skip this one, unfortunately. I do like the pantograph. I appreciate the pantograph. I don't want to disrespect them, but I'm hoping these guys end up not being very scary. On the other hand, losing my upgrades is quite scary. This immediate shockwave is super nice. That's 34. That's a lot more than 34. Wow. That feels like a really good turn. Now we can do one of these. One of these. One of these. Surprised we don't have 3 cards in our exhaust pile yet. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1 card. It's like 20% as effective as Dark Embrace. Shrug it off. It's upgraded. It has replay 1, it must be good. At the start of each combat, lose. So this basically healed a fool. Healed a fool or gain a random. If we healed a fool, we can upgrade a card. I mean, I guess we have Pantograph. Maybe we could have gotten a random relic, but eh. I think upgrading Twin Strike is really important because of the miniature cannon. The bully upgrade is also really important, but we can only choose one. So this is an extra 5 damage. Or sorry, an extra 10 damage each time. But our win condition, well, test subject, every time we kill him, he's gonna lose all the vulnerable we put on him. Alright, just pop our potions immediately. And good to know that this triggers after Pantograph. But it might be that these trigger in order, I'm not sure. Okay, break Molten Fist immediately. Well, could 18, 21... You can't kill him. So I think maybe defend, break. I lied, we can kill him. Pax Embrace lets us True Grit a strike and draw a debt, which I much rather would have True Gritted. And then I don't want to use the setup strike yet, so go ahead and give me 44 damage. This feels like it's going well so far. Like now, I think this will be a lot of damage. We can tutor into break, but we don't really have damage to play it with. If we play Shrug It Off to draw whatever we put on top, we can't do Stomp. Unless double setup strike counts. I guess we can double head setup strike, headbutt, back twin strike, and shrug it off to have 0 energy in our hand left. Not the best play, but hopefully we can kill him before he does 40 damage. Surely no problem, right? Not even close. Okay. Going into this with 80 HP. Truck first. Pommel? Nope. Tremble it is. We're too vulnerable. 45 damage? What if we true grit our flame barrier? Seeker strike into stomp, which we can't play because we played true grit. Man, oh, we can because we played the bully. Calculated. Okay, on the bright side, we can do one of these. At least now he has 7 vulnerable on him, but we've drawn through both of our bullies. This is not a great turn. At least we only took 12. We're dead. Oh. We're still dead. We're still dead. Well. And then the Orichalcum goes and we're still dead. Spire consumes another. A test subject loyally guarded its masters from the Ironclad. Masters? Multiple architects confirmed? I think this was a bad decision. 35 damage. If we didn't take 35 damage, maybe things could have gone differently. There could have been anything in these 2 question marks. But let's go ahead and analyze the run, which I'm actually going to... Oops. Go ahead and see what order-ish I got cards. And then I'm gonna start going to the compendium and run history to analyze the runs. So we removed 2 strikes early. Well, with our only 2 shops? No, we went to 3 shops. We just went to one with basically 0 gold. You know, just casually waste a floor. Then we took Tremble as the first card reward offer, which was kind of a bad omen for the run in general. A True Grit wasn't bad. Flame Barrier wasn't bad. And then we put Sown on the Seeker Strike. That maybe could have been better spent on putting it on something like Flame Barrier. And here we got a Pommel Strike, so that's not bad. Upgrade the True Grit first. Got Nimble on it immediately. So our Act 1 seemed to go really well. Then we took the Perfected Strike, which... we had something that was doing... Oh, it's... okay, we'll get to that later. So we have the Perfected Strike. Then we get the Bellows. So upgrades become a bit less important after we get the Bellows if we can maintain a thin deck, but by this point, we've already added 2, 3, 4 cards into our deck. 5, maybe? And then we upgrade the perfected strike instead of what, the pommel strike. So that was probably not the best decision. Then we remove a defend and pick up Shockwave Molten Fist. I think, no, this isn't where I skipped Alchemize, but we'll get there. We probably could have taken something like Taunt instead of Shockwave. I feel like the weak, we were kind of relying on it too much to help us not take damage. Took 13 damage from Bird, which isn't that bad, all things considered. I got the T set. I don't even want to look at what the options at that shop were. And these guys, we used the skill potion, but that went alright. Upgrade our flame barrier before beast. I think there are probably better options. And then we got Orobas. I think this is where things kind of started to proceed in the wrong direction. I think really we took the wrong ancient relic on both Act 1 and, or Act 2 and Act 3. Our Act 1 one, I don't know, I still, from the two colorless cards I saw, yeah, Discovery wasn't really doing it for me. And then we get the Tooth, which lets us change our Bash into Break, and I was really hoping this would cost 1 on upgrade. This kind of sucked. We just didn't have enough energy. We didn't get offered anything like Bloodletting or Offering or anything like that. Here we buy 2 cards. Yeah, this is where we skipped Alchemize, and as far as I'm concerned, skipping Alchemize was a pretty major throw. Yeah, I think this shop was pretty bad. I don't know why it says Shockwave was removed. Shockwave was definitely not what we removed. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we removed a Defend there. Defend was removed. Yeah, we removed a Defend here, so that's really weird. Wait, no. Wait, how did we get Shockwave and Breakthrough from 1 card reward? Oh, I see. Never mind. Gosh. You know what? Okay. In the run analysis, saying we skipped Alchemize, and I'm not even upset at Alchemize for killing our run by its divine powers after we skipped it. If we had taken Alchemize, and then we even got offered better Alchemize here. We got offered Super Alchemize. So we skipped Alchemize, and then Alchemize came back as a ghost later to say, hey bro, I'm right here, and I should have listened. And that's why we lost the run. Also because of taking Royal Poison when we already had Pantograph. We could have gotten a random relic maybe, that could have changed the game perhaps. But yeah, all in all, I had a fun run. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll go ahead and get possessed by the ghost of YouTube to say, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any commentary about something that happened, or perhaps you think I'm overvaluing Alchemize, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me that Alchemize actually sucks. And if you want to see more content in the future, go ahead and subscribe. Apparently you have to ring the bell. YouTube's version of Pixar didn't happen. Until then, you all have a beautiful day.